Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2023 Luncheon Meat Championship Challenge. This year's contenders are Spam. Spam was our champion last year. Let's see how they do this year. Great Value from Walmart, Luncheon Meat. Bristol Brands Pork Luncheon Meat. Armour TREET. And Clover Value Luncheon Meat. Only one can be the 2023 Luncheon Meat Championship Challenge champion. So, who's it going to be? Have you had any of these? Have you had Spam before? Have you had the Great Value? Either of these. We're here at the Blackstone Arena, and we're going to try it out. So, what can I tell you about Spam? Quite a bit, actually. I've been to the Spam Museum in Austin, Minnesota twice. Spam is kind of the original. The ones all the other ones want to be like. But Spam has gotten expensive the last couple years. Spam is up over $4 a can. The other contenders are between $2 and $3. But do you get what you pay for, or is there a great value amongst the bunch? Now, I just fired up the grill. Let's take a look at the raw product. Spam is very consistent. Almost the same color throughout. You can see the Great Value Luncheon Meat. You can definitely see different colors. You can tell it's not as homogeneous as the Spam. Same with the Bristol Brands Pork Luncheon Meat. Not to be confused with the Bristol Brands Classic Luncheon Meat. This one contains only pork. The Classic contains pork, beef, chicken, turkey, probably turtle and possum. Armour TREET. TREET. It's a traditional baked ham taste, it says. Look at the color, look at the texture. It's pretty homogeneous. Now, last but not least, we have the Clover Valley Luncheon Meat. Very similar to the TREET, but I can tell you this, my friends, the TREET is a much softer meat than the Clover Value. And the TREET was very difficult to get out of the can. Maybe it was just this particular can. They're all kind of different. So, let's crank up the heat a little bit. Let's get these guys cooking. We're not going to cook them thoroughly because there's a group of people out there that like their canned luncheon meat raw. And you can eat it raw. It's fully cooked in the can. And there's a group of people out there that like it cooked. So we're kind of going to half cook it today. And perhaps you've already noticed, if you're not an aficionado like I am, the Spam can is a different size and shape than it might be a little warm, than the Armour TREET and the Clover Valley. Look at this. Look at that. It's taller and it's thinner. And if you've been keeping count, you can see we actually got more pieces out of the TREET and Clover Valley, slicing them the same way, from top to bottom, front to back. But the TREET and Luncheon Meat from Clover Valley, easy for me to say, yielded more pieces. Let's get something better here. Now, those pieces are a little more narrow, so they're not going to fit on your bread the same way. Whereas 2 pieces of Spam sliced up and down, 2 pieces will fit perfectly on your standard piece of bread. Alright. Let's flip one over. Let's just see what's going on here. Yeah, that's not working too good. for time's sake, we're just going to let it cook. Alright, while these are heating up, I think I'm going to cool down with a gigantic can of Miller High Life. That's 32 ounces, my friend. Oh yeah. So in the name of fairness and tradition, I will be cleansing my palate with the Miller High Life in between each sample so that we can get a fair and precise reading. Alright, let's get this started, shall we? Let's just take a little bit off there. Very consistent with texture. Really good flavor. We'll just cut a little sample piece of each product here. Spam, you can't go wrong. Like I said, it is expensive. Almost twice as expensive as some of these. Now let's try the Great Value Original Luncheon Meat. The flavor's good. Almost indistinguishable from Spam. However, there's a slight difference in texture. You can even see it here side by side, where the Spam is very smooth and kind of the same all throughout. You can definitely feel that texture on the Great Value Luncheon Meat. Alright, let's go to the Bristol brand's pork luncheon meat. Give it a taste here. It's definitely tastes different. Whereas the Great Value Luncheon Meat tasted almost identical to Spam, the Bristol brands has a distinct flavor. The texture is very similar to the Great Value product, whereas it's not like a tapioca pudding, but that's the closest thing I can compare it to. Like if you mix tapioca with like regular pudding, 50-50, kind of something like that. Okay, the Armour TREET, different size cans now. How different will it be in flavor and texture? Very different, almost a fruity, apple-y taste. It says it has that traditional baked ham taste. It's not bad. The texture is really good. Okay, the Clover Value, I believe that's from Dollar General. I don't know if that's a Dollar General brand or just something Dollar General carries from time to time. Very similar taste to the Armour TREET, but a different texture. And again, you can see side by side where one is smooth in color and one has very distinct marbleization, you might say. I think we need to get, I really can't decide. We need to get some judges out here. Who wants to be a Luncheon Meat Championship Challenge judge? There's one. Who else? There's two. Okay. Let's get some samples cut up here. None of this will go to waste, people. I wouldn't do that. Okay. So it's very hot, so we're going to play a little game called Go Find It. By the time they find it, it'll cool down. What do you think of the Spam? Okay. So, I'm going to have to give the Spam a 10 on taste, a 10 on texture, but only a 5 on price. It's between $4 and $5 a can now, people. It's a great value from Walmart. It's like in between 2 and 3. I can't say the exact price because prices may vary wherever you're at. It's got 90% of the Spam flavor, only like 60% of the price. That's a great value. The Bristol brand's pork luncheon meat, way better than the classic. If you see it at the store, make sure it says pork right there, not classic. The classic, you might want to avoid. The Armour treat, I've had it in the past, and I swore I'd never do it again, but you know, it wasn't bad. The Clover value luncheon meat, not bad either. I'm going to say the overall champion again for 2023, it's got to be the Spam. But the best bang for the buck, great value luncheon meat. It's a couple bucks less a can, and you really can't go wrong there. Anyway, if you like this video, like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you want, or don't. I really don't care. It doesn't affect me whatsoever, because nobody's going to watch this. It's not monetized, blah, blah, blah. I didn't cleanse my palate. I've got some making up to do then, don't I? Yes, indeedly. Well, dinner's almost served here, and I hope you have a nice evening and a nice dinner tonight. We'll see you again next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.